Okay, boys and girls. Anyway, 5 o'clock, time to go home, clean up, and shoot some chickens tonight. We're gonna shoot Major Tom and ground controls so that they can show you guys what big peeps they are. Anyway, the 32, I'm working on that, getting the body lines correct so that the taping can be done. I hope you liked how I showed you how to get the tape to lay down in those corners. Traditionally, a striper would come by with thin tape and try to follow that radius around, but it would lift up in either the outside or inside, depending on how stretched or compact the turn is. So that little stenciling trick, I taught myself that a long time ago about how to get that tape just to lay flat, and then trace it out with a pencil, cut that line, and then it gives you a very, very nice line where it doesn't let a lot of lift and color blow through. So that's something I hope you guys can use in your work in the future. Sanding with the clay bar, that's another thing I taught myself, using that to get the perfect shape of the thickness of the material between the surface of the metal, the primer, the paint, the clear coat. And as that shaves, that follows the absolute shape and contour without gouging as a rigid cut. So that's the other thing. And then how to mark off and measure out, like on that Jeep hood, creating your own template. So just without having to take a tape measure, set something up by eye, and then you can reverse it over on the other side and duplicate that. So that's what we did today. Tomorrow, I'll be working on a 32, and hopefully my batteries will be all charged up so that we have plenty of content to post. But now it's time to go home and play with the chickens. And everybody stop punching Roy in the arm. He says his arm's all black and blue now. Just, kick him in the knee. No, don't kick him in the knee. Don't kick him in the knee. Roy doesn't know how to work a crutch. So anyway, love you, Roy, and my sister Mary, and my brother Roger, and my wife, and my children. Thank you for watching, and thank you for putting up with me. We're going to start talking about me sitting in Congress, telling them why they need to give me those bases for $1. We own them. We've paid for them. My mom and dad's tax dollars have paid for them. They've gotten our money all the way around the horn. There is no reason why they should not be able to release those to me for $1 to help us. I'm not a real estate developer. I'm not going to sell them off. I'm not doing anything but maintaining the facilities at the military camps to provide shelter for American people that need help. So if anybody in Congress or the Senate or whoever is catching this video, I'm coming. And it's going to be for $1. I don't want to hear no crap about it. $1. We own it already. You guys don't need to make money from it already. You walked away from it already. So family care centers are what the old military bases are going to be turned into. And if I hear any crap out of you guys about it, we're all going to know your name, and we're all going to put you to shame, and we're going to boot your butt out of the damn office because you're not standing up for us. And that's the bottom line. We, the people that put you in the office, are going to tell you what we want. And it's, we want to take care of our homeless. And I found out the easiest way to do that is to reopen up a military post, and that serves families from day one when you guys constructed them. Now you've walked away from them. And you might say, oh, it's got radon gas, or it's got this or that. Well, big deal. We'll clean it up. There's plenty of engineers that are homeless. There's plenty of people that don't have jobs because of COVID. There's a lot of resources at the moment. And we all will roll up our sleeves just like we did in the Second World War and pitch in. That's the bottom line. We're all going to pitch in. We're not going to be bitching. We're going to pitch in. Get it? So please make this happen. If you start stumbling around and say all the litigations of why, we don't want to talk to you. We actually would prefer you out of the damn way. So that's where I'm coming next, is prepping you guys for the fact that these camps are going to open up, and they're going to be family resource centers, family care centers. I haven't come up with a name for them, but I'm thinking the United States of America Family Care Center, or American Care Center, or American Family Care Center. But, you don't have to have a family to be homeless. You could be a single person too. And this applies for everybody. teach them, educate them, care for them. Instead of turning our noses up and go, I wish you weren't here cluttering up my beautiful street. Well, what other choice do they have? You know, and I'm kind of happy that they're cluttering up the streets, so it gives you guys enough motivation to say, hey, we should really help these guys become something other than, you know, litter. Because they're not litter, they're human beings, they're people. And those people may have not made it through the way the rest of us have made it through. And even the rest of us that have made it through are still a half a paycheck from losing it. Okay? That's the God's honest truth. And when you guys can send COVID relief money overseas and not take care of your own, $600, come on, what the hell is $600 do? And by the way, I didn't get no $600 because I fortunately just make enough money not to qualify for your damn program. So I got to go and bust more ass to turn around and take care of being half a paycheck away from being broke. Thank you very much. But that's okay. You know, put another fire under my butt to make me stand up a little higher so that I'm not getting the hair singed off. But here's where we're at. That's the reality of the situation. I'm coming after you guys. I'm going to tell you guys, you're on notice right now. You're going to give up these bases for $1. We're going to put our homeless families in there, our homeless people in there. We're going to educate them. We're going to look after them. They're going to contribute or not contribute. I don't care. But they're going to be looked after. There's no reason why they should not be. Give me one reason why we should not extend our hand out to someone who needs help. Give me one good reason. That's all I got to say. Bye.